Our impulses are being redirected. We are living in an artificially induced state of consciousness that resembles sleep.
Oh, goddamn hacker, that second time tonight that asshole's cut in.
Yeah, there you go! Let's fucking go!
Let's fucking go.
My brother is over there snoring. Oh my God. Welcome aboard, boys and girls. After several technical difficulties, we are back. I don't know what the hell happened. Danny's asleep now. You know, he's 2 years younger than I am. But Hylunder is actually an 80-year-old man in a 57-year-old body. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We're up now.
And Ukraine sucks and blah, blah, blah.
Oh my God, man. For some reason, the link that attaches us to our streaming services didn't work for some damn reason when we started it up. I apologize, guys. That's why we're running late. So let's get to it. What is it, Dan? What'd you say?
We are live on YouTube. I'm watching it right now. So.
Yeah. We're up on Rumble. We're up on all of them. So, yeah, very fucking strange.
Now that everybody's going to bed.
Now that everybody's going to bed, they think I'm not having a show now. You know, yeah. What the hell, man?
Done. Whoa.
Yes, way to go. Their Streamlabs or StreamYard or whatever the fuck I'm using, Talk Studio, whatever you want to call yourself this time around.
Well done! Whoa!
I mean, just embarrassing. Anyway, you had a good Thanksgiving. Tell them what you did for Thanksgiving, brother.
Same thing. I had a good time. Found friends. Did a good time.
Yeah, see, he doesn't believe in double work. Neither do I.
Ukraine sucks. Blah, blah, blah,
Dude,
blah,
show your fucking shirt and your
Okay.
guitar and stop acting stupid.
I said moving. V100. Mini humbuckers. Red wine. Rock and roll. Let's go.
Yeah, but what about the shirt, bro?
Bucky's. Get some.
There you go. There it is. Let's see who's in the chat. Now, look, Connie Clear was here earlier, so it's good to see you. We got our man, Das Wolfen. That's who was here.
Das
So
Wolfen.
we got to let people know about Das Wolfen. No, not Wood. No, wrong one.
What can I do?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. That's the correct one. And his name is not Headquarters. Fuck Headquarters 2005 or Head Coach 2005. It is.
There are some who call me Tim.
And Tim comes in hot with the LFG, of course. So we got to recognize.
Let's fucking go!
Let's fucking go.
And our good friend Gambit is here too. He says, "Hi there, Joey boy. What's going on, man? It's good to see you."
Gambit.
That's right. Yes, we are back up and running. I don't know what happened. Well, actually, I don't even think we were going out to begin with. So these people are just seeing this for the first time. If you had already hit the notification bell on the other show link, sorry about that. Hopefully,
Sorry, boot that.
spread the word. Let people know.
Spread the word.
Send the word. Let them know. Anyway, we're going to get to it. You know, the boss is chiming in already.
Alrighty then.
He said it's time for top of the heap. He said it's time for the top of the heap, the cream of the crop, all that good stuff. And you know
Top
what that...
of the dung heap.
Talk of the dung heap? No, that's LSU, man. But then again, the subject matter, you may be correct
Subject
about
matter,
that, man.
bro.
Because you know what we usually have to talk about when we're talking about this.
Eject! Eject! Eject!
Fire on the flight deck.
This business will get out of control. It'll get out of control and we'll be lucky to live through it.
That's right. Lucky to live through it. And you know what?
So much death. What can men do against such reckless hate?
What can
What
they
can
do,
they
buddy?
do?
What can they do? I mean, I just don't know.
So much ineptitude.
Look, and I'm trying to share it with the correct link over here on X, and it says, oops, you've already said that. Sorry,
X.
bastards. Whatever. X this.
X-Force.
What that usually means is there's a wrestler that's hurt. Okay.
X-Force.
X-Force.
So damn proud of you guys.
Yeah, so damn proud of you guys. You know, they said gravity took them out, but, you know, I think they just couldn't stand the pressure, right? Isn't that what he said in the third one? Okay, so, boys and girls, we're going to let you know about the Ukraine, first of all. And hang on, Das Wolfen has chimed back in. What's he saying? Come on, this is delaying bad. What is going on here? He said, you had issues streaming tonight. Hey, Joe, your original video doesn't work. Yes, exactly. It didn't work. I started it up and it said, screw you. So I had to restart it, man. It sucks whenever you have to do that. Anyway, we got the Ukraine war briefing. Or Ukrainians fly to U.S. for peace talks with Rubio, Witkoff, and Kushner. Marco Rubio, Steve Witkoff, and Jared Kushner will meet Ukrainian negotiators on Sunday after a weekend of drone strikes on 2 Russian oil tankers and more deadly attacks in Kiev.
Yeah. Keep on
What
going,
we know
Ukraine.
on day 1,376. There was, and what they're talking about is the Ukraine agrees to core terms of peace deal, but they're ironing out everything this weekend. It looks like they're heading in the right direction, Dan. What do you think?
As the drone attacks continue.
As the drone attacks continue, yes. You know,
Somebody's going in the right direction.
somebody's right. We come in peace, shoot to kill, shoot to kill.
bro. And people in the field are like, whatever, man.
Well, you've been saying that you can't have peace talks without the Ukrainians, and it looks like finally we're going to get the Ukrainians to the table. So
yeah, it's going to be sign here. That's what it's going to be.
right. If you want to keep this
They're going to have them
mineral
with the
deal,
Holiday Inn Express, and then the lunch will be at freaking McDonald's or something.
careful, man. There's a beverage here.
In the playground, here, sign here, and get out of here.
While we steal your
Ukraine's
lunch.
going to get effed for sure.
Yeah, they are.
So it's
They're
going to
gonna get
happen.
bent over and boned. You know they are.
I will share the link on X, but
Yeah, I understand. You guys share the link out there for me, okay? I just tried to share it and it said I already did it. So yeah, Das Wolfen told a map, a minor attracted person who was feeling a little self-deletionist, shall we say, on X this week that don't waste any time, just throw yourself in the wood chipper. So
Damn.
yeah, so they banned him for a week.
Hardcore.
That's That's his hot button topic. You don't mess with kids as far as Das Wolf is concerned, man. You know what I mean? So
Totally understand that, man.
there
You
you
got time
go.
for that nonsense.
Meanwhile, back here in the hopefully
Back at the ranch.
hopefully all these negotiations, really, I don't mean to make light of it. They need to stop the fucking shooting over there in Ukraine.
Whoa.
They need to get that done. And I hope that they make strides in that direction while Mr. Zelensky is here in Washington this week. So let's hope.
Well, I hope he meets the height requirement to get into these
Well,
locations.
my brother, you know that's going to be difficult for him because as you are well aware, okay, as you're well aware, you have to be a certain height to get into NATO. Okay, so, I mean, you know.
That's just the law.
Could be a problem for him. I'm not sure. But,
That's just law.
yeah, that's just law. That's
international law.
That's international law. Meanwhile, back at the ranch,
all
the news this week was about this Afghani dude that shot 2 National Guardsmen. I heard there's video out there and all this other stuff. I haven't watched any of that. I don't care to see it. I just hate this story. The fact that National Guard troops are needed.
Does anybody in the chat know if the young man in there is still alive or is he dead? We know the young lady's dead. If anybody knows, please chime in.
Read by Nature says badge of honor ban for Das Wolfen. Of course it was. Yes. It's not the first time he's been banned. It's okay. He'll be all right. Yeah, that topic gets me a little heated, he says. Yeah, absolutely. We know that, John. We love you for it. No problem. If you know about the whereabouts of the second, the status of the second National Guardsman that got shot, let us know. We know the lady got killed. She passed away that day, I think, later on that day. 2 National Guard members shot in Washington, D.C., Afghan suspect who had worked with the CIA in custody. Can you believe this, Daniel? He had worked with the CIA. You know?
What do you mean if I believe that? Yeah, I believe that.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, yeah, I mean, he came back over. I mean, we've heard, you were telling me pregame that the last thing you read that he had been in the country in 2018.
Since 2018. Yes, I believe he worked for the CIA. Yes, I believe we fund these freaking wars abroad. And yes, I believe we pull out when these people are still in need. And yes, they get pissed at our country because we sell them a bill of goods. Then we pull the money and the troops and the advisors and all the equipment, and we leave them at the hands of their enemy.
Yeah.
And who gets killed? Nobody at the White House. Nobody at the government buildings. It's all this person right here, young person, serving her country.
Mm-hmm.
Did she have any authority to stop anything? She was just out there. Those people were just out.
We've got an article about that later on for sure, but it's a shame she's passed away.
Well, yeah, I believe that.
Real Das Wolfen says he is still alive but in critical condition. Well, prayers go out to him for sure. Janet from another planet.
That lady that passed away, he knew she was going to pass away. He said the day before she passed away, she says she will not recover from her injuries. How'd you like to be that father?
Wow. Yeah, that would suck, man. That would suck. Just the fact that we need National Guard troops in a city, you know, for that reason.
We don't need them. Yeah. We need leadership at the freaking political levels.
Mm-hmm.
You know, fund the fucking police. Hold people accountable. We have laws. Yeah. We don't need the National Guard.
Mm-hmm.
There's no civil war happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't see politicians' kids getting killed.
These people that pump up this Civil War talk, they drive me nuts. It's crazy. But yeah.
Sad shit right there.
Yeah, it is.
Sad. There's no reason those two people
there's no good side to that whole thing right there.
They got killed on our soul.
Yeah.
Not in a foreign war.
No.
Somewhere. Foreign theater.
Yeah.
Right here in our nation's fucking capital.
Yeah. And they're supposed to be there.
What's pissing me off right now is it'll be forgotten really quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll
have factions of our country saying they deserved it.
I know that's sad. That's sad. That's sad. It really is. that anybody would think anything like that. Janet says, please pray for their families. Absolutely. I was praying for them this morning in church, young lady. No doubt. But anyway, that's what happened this week on the national level. And the boss, after hearing Danny start to get a little heated, he says,
Alrighty then.
let's change the subject. It is time to check out what's going on with a different kind of person that's trying to tell us how to live. It's the jockstrap, boys and girls. It's time to check out what's going on with a different kind of millionaire that's trying to show us the way we should be living and stuff.
Jacking him up, posing down. This guy gets bailed in the face. He's lucky he had a freaking face mask, because that's a
right. Because those footballs will hurt if an athlete shoots it at you at 100 miles an hour. All right, let's see what's going on, boys and girls. Let's check it out. We've got the National Football League. Let's check out what's going on in the games as we speak right now, up to the minute. Oh, it looks like all the games gone final. Are we that late? I guess so. Let's see. The afternoon games.
The Bills come back and smoke the Steelers.
God, man. I checked in on that when I went to make my coffee. You know what happened there, Daniel? You remember it was 7-3 the last time we saw?
Yeah, it was 7-3 at the half.
Okay. Apparently something happened to Aaron Rodgers. His nose got busted. They took him out, and while he was out, Mason Rudolph throws 2 picks. And they score off of both possessions. Yes.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Unbelievable, man.
How did Aaron Rodgers' nose get busted? Was he
I don't know, but when I saw him on the TV, he had tape across his nose. There was blood on it and shit. I don't know what happened, man. I'll watch the highlights later. But my boys, they showed up in great fashion today.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold said, yo, Minnesota, you suck.
You suck for letting me go. I'm going to beat your ass.
You deserve what
Take
you
this,
did.
Minnesota. And, of course, our buddy Knock is live at the Broncos game tonight. He's already sending me pictures from there.
In living color.
In living color. And then tomorrow night, that's going to be a fun one to watch, Dan, because you know how much we love watching the New York Giants get beat by the Patriots, man.
Look, I'll tell you right now, if the Giants don't beat anybody, watch them beat the Patriots.
Right. Jameis Winston will go off for 350 yards, 4 touchdowns and 3 picks. Right?
They better be ready to play, because that Jameis Winston's going to be chunking it down the field.
Well, looking at college ball now, we got championship weekend coming up next weekend. I believe the SEC championship is going to be Georgia and Alabama, because they beat Auburn last night. I had to turn that game off, Daniel. Look, dude. I watched Oklahoma's old quarterback, who's playing for fucking Auburn, just hit guys in the hands the entire first 3 drives and them drop them all over the fucking field. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. What is going on?
Well, this is by far the worst college football season that I've sat through.
Yeah, it's rough.
Because it's a shame. It's like last year we were saying, if they had a defense, because they're so bad.
And now they've got it. And wow.
Offense is just
unbelievable. That defense does not deserve the offense they got this year. I mean, you know what we beat you guys on? A busted fucking coverage. That's what we beat you on. And it's hard to believe that they had a busted coverage as well as they played. They
run some exotic blitzes, and if everybody's not on the same page, that guy was so wide open, it wasn't even funny.
Yeah, he was. It was. But things are fixing to change down there in Baton Rouge. We've been hearing it all week. Lane Kiffin making decision, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? He made the decision, boys and girls. He is the next coach of the LSU Tigers down in Baton Rouge. It was announced today that he's going to be coming in as the head coach. I don't think he's had a press conference yet. But, yeah. How do you feel about this signing, Dan? You're the LSU fan in the house.
Well,
I mean, I pull for him because I want you in a good mood. That's why I pull for theTigers. I mean, you know I wasn't rooting for him yesterday. You know that. I was rooting for my team, but, yeah. Thoughts on Lane Kiffin?
One thing I can say about Lane Kiffin, everywhere he's gone, his offenses have done really well. specifically his last two postings with FAU, Florida Atlantic. They went from perennial doormat to having 10-win seasons. And then, Ole Miss, they're coming off their best season ever at Ole Miss under Lane Kiffin.
Yeah.
And he's doing that with no portal. I
Nothing.
mean, they don't have big, and he's a guy that's been outward about he doesn't want to use the portal. He may use the portal just to supplement a quarterback or something, but he's going to be able to go to the state of Louisiana and recruit the state of Louisiana and get prime talent. So we'll see. And I think he's bringing with him his offensive staff. I think the defensive staff that's with LSU right now is going to stay intact.
They need to. They need to. That was a championship defense they put together this year.
One thing, though, is the defensive coordinator for LSU, a young guy, very talented. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody cherry-picked him. Maybe
he may not be there. Yeah, he may not be there.
Offer him the head coach.
There's a lot of open vacancies. Yeah, there are. And plus, the NFL could be calling for some of these guys too. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Especially defense. They always want defensive guys in the NFL. Okay, so next up, we got another team that fired their head coach. College football team fires head coach after embarrassing 21-point loss. This was last Sunday. Let's see. The California Golden Bears.
Yeah, these are the Cal Bears.
The Cal Bears fired longtime head coach Justin Wilcox one day after the team lost 31-10 to Stanford.
Look, it's a huge rival game. It's a huge rival game right there.
Yeah.
I think it's they're for the Axe or something like that. But
yeah,
I mean, look,
this has been a year where we've seen a lot of head coaches get rolled in college football, and it's becoming more prevalent. I mean, it's in the NIL atmosphere, the days of the portal. This is basically the minor leagues of the NFL now, and these guys are out to make money, and you're going to have a program where you can get them the money and things like that. So,
these programs have to make the playoffs. I mean, they have to make the playoffs.
Have to be successful.
Yep.
So there you go. Next up, we've got Vanderbilt quarterback Diego Pavia, who is a talented dude. I watched him play one game this year, and I was sold on this guy. Brother arrested during a game for the second time this season. What is this Yahoo getting arrested for, Dan?
Public drunken.
Oh,
being drunk. God. Public disorderly conduct, and he's drunk, and he's acting an ass during the game. In this game specifically, the family was sitting on the edge right on the field, and then they had this huge sign up, in support of their brother, but everybody behind him couldn't see the damn game.
Oh, boy.
Well, they call in security. This guy raises hell with security, and he gets arrested again.
Nice.
For public drunkenness and, resisting arrest and, which is sad because his brother's having a monster year, and this guy's taking all the headlines.
Yeah. Yeah. This guy, to be fair, guys, he was almost the Simple Jack Award winner. He almost was. Almost. Didn't quite make the cut, though. We've got somebody stupider than this guy this week. And this one caught my eye, and it was kind of disturbing. MMA fighter Isaac Johnson, 31, dies after sustaining injury during a match. What we know about it is that he died at the age of 31 after taking part in a boxing match. Well, it's an MMA. It says boxing match, so maybe he was boxing. He suffered an injury during the third and final round of his match against fighter Mario Alexandrovsky. An autopsy has been scheduled to determine the cause of death. Well, I'm sure it's going to be blunt force trauma, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, an ambulance was called at 8:38 to transport an injured fighter to the hospital, and he died at 12:01. About 3.5 hours later. So there you go. I always hate to hear stories like that. I'm not a fan of MMA myself. I think,
I think if you scroll down on that thing, I think it said it was a Thai boxing match, which is a whole different thing.
It was tied.
So, Thai.
Oh, a tie. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So that's not your traditional
Thai
boxing.
This was a Thai boxing match, according to reports. Well, he might have been kicked in the head then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could have been what it was. Action-packed showdown, blah, blah, blah. They don't ever say in the article what the injury was, though. I'm sure they could.
Well, they have an autopsy scheduled. And interesting to see what they come up with the cause of death.
I always hate to hear that about fighters, though, man. I really do. When we were younger, we were big fans of Ali and all that good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Hope that guy is his family.
Boom Boom
I hope they're doing okay.
Boom Boom Man C's career was never the same after Dooku Kim died. After their fight, they even changed the rules. They went from a 15-round title bout to 12 rounds. 12
rounds. Yep.
Yeah, they don't even fight. 15
guys have died boxing before. Yes, they have throughout history. It's just a shame. I hate to see it. I mean, it's not for the weak. You got to be tough to be able to do that.
Alrighty then.
He said it's time for the flicks, boys and girls. It's time to check out Hollywood and see what they're up to these days. You know what I'm saying?
We have to bail out on the flicks freaking segment, man.
Huh?
The flicks just starting to suck really bad.
Well, I mean, Dan.
So bad.
I love movies. I'm never going to stop talking about movies, but it has gotten smaller and smaller these days. There's not much to talk about. For instance,
we can still do it because Paul Rudd is kick-ass.
Because Paul Rudd kicks ass, yeah. Hang on. We got to see that again just for Paul Rudd at the end of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to redo this clip, and we're going to put Paul Rudd on a loop for about 3 slides at the end of this. I think we're going to slide about 3 times because he's the man. He's
got a new movie coming out with Jack Black.
Anaconda. And Christmas Day? The timing is bad on that one.
I may go check that out, dude. Those guys.
Let me know how that is. I'm going to take Rhonda to go see Hugh Jackman and oh God, what is her name? Kate Hudson. Going to see Song Sung Blue. It's a true story about a Vietnam veteran who becomes a Neil Diamond cover guy. Him and his girlfriend, and it looks really good, dude. It's
amazing.
Yeah, well, there's actually Oscar buzz for a lot of people that are in it. Yeah. But anyway, that's something that me and Rondo can go to and enjoy.
Sure,
because I love Neil Diamond, dude. The songs in it are fucking awesome. In the trailer, they were singing "Sweet Caroline," of course. But anyway, this is the lineup and how they did. Zootopia didn't even make 100,000. What in the hell is going on here? Now, let's take a look real quick, though. That's just the 3-day weekend. If we go with Thanksgiving, the 4-day weekend, then it gets up over 100. Okay, so maybe that's what we need to be looking at because people have had a 4-day weekend. Zootopia at 116 million. Wicked for Good at 75 million. And Now You See Me, Now You Don't, 8 million. Predator Badlands, 5.7 million. And Eternity, 3.7 million. So that's how it shook out over the Thanksgiving holiday. I didn't go see any of this stuff. I just, there was nothing out there I really wanted to see. Now, Rhonda does want to see Wicked. We just haven't had time to go see it yet. So, we're going to end up going. But also in the news this week from Hollywood, Scarlett Johansson is on a quest to become part of every franchise there is in Hollywood. She was just added to an iconic horror franchise to her resume. She's going to be in with Mike Flanagan on a new...
You said horror. Okay.
Horror, not whore. No. Come on, bro.
I was like, wow.
Be nice to ScarJo, man. I like ScarJo. You don't like ScarJo, bro? Come on, man.
Scar who? What?
That's her nickname, ScarJo. Scarlett Johansson. Yeah.
Oh, I
ScarJo.
forgot. We don't use full words anymore.
Okay. Well, anyway, she is going to be joining the Exorcist franchise. She's going to be in the next Exorcist movie. I don't know that we need another Exorcist movie. Not sure if we need any of that, but she is going to be part of that. You do know that she's the highest grossing film star since the turn of the century, right?
She's gross, that's for sure.
Oh, dude. Wow. Okay. And to finish up the flicks, because I can tell already that it's boring my brother to death. That's what they have stuntmen for. 56-year-old.
Alrighty then.
That's what we have stuntman for. 56-year-old Brendan Fraser shakes off age concerns ahead of Mummy 4. He said in an interview, absolutely, that's what we have stuntmen for. Fraser replied when asked if his age was a consideration when it came to real stunts in Mummy 4. One of my favorite things to say is, dude, you're going to be awesome in this shot. So, yeah, he says, this guy, look, I'm happy for this guy that he's got a resurgence in his career, man. I really, he had some mental problems and stepped away from Hollywood for a while, and he got his shit together and came back, and now he's riding a pretty cool wave right now. So, yeah, I like the fact that he's like, that's what we got stuntman for. Because, with today's special effects and stuff, they can put anybody's face on anything, I mean, shit. Be real easy to do. You know what I mean? So, what the heck? You know what I'm saying? Are you typing, dude? Is that what you did? You typing?
Yeah, finally okay. The freaking chat option.
I hear you, brother. I hear you. Let's see. We don't need another Exorcist. No. I hear you, man. Look, none of them have been... The only good ones have had Linda Blair in them. Okay? And she's only been in a couple of them. So, yeah. We don't need all that. Okay, boys and girls, the boss is talking to me again. Yet again, he's talking to me.
Alrighty then.
He said it's time to check out the human beings. Humans being humans being. Yes, that's what we're supposed to be checking out here.
Genius in action.
Have we evolved, Dan? That's the question. Have we evolved? Is it possible that we've evolved? I just don't know. But we're going to find out one way or another. Okay. First up, Mexico deploys 600 soldiers to Chihuahua in wake of massacre. Now, what happened was in Chihuahua, they had this horse race, and the shooting at the horse race leaves 7 dead, body left at town arch in retaliation. Wow. This is, the cartels are just letting it be known that if you cross us, we're just going to kill you. We're just going to get rid of you.
At a horse race.
At a horse race in public, dude. So they said, this article says they sent in the 70 special forces personnel to begin with and backed up with the 600 soldiers. So, yeah, I mean, we're seeing more and more stuff happening down south of us, man. I'm kind of wondering what's going on down there, but,
It would be nice if they had intel before this stuff happens so they could prevent it from happening. But, I mean, what good does it do to send soldiers in after the fact?
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're just reacting. You're not being proactive there, are you, Dan? At all. Oh, shit. Real Dust Wolfen says Justin Herbert broke his hand and has to have surgery tomorrow. Yikes.
Wow.
Looks like we're going to get a heavy dose of Trey Lance for a while there.
Trey Lance.
He won today, but he pulled out the win today. We'll see what happens.
They play the Raiders, right?
I don't know. Yeah, they played the Raiders today, yeah. I mean, it's not like, he had to do a whole lot, right? But anyway, yeah, Mexico blowing up. Next up, volcano erupts for first time in 12,000 years, like a sudden bomb. We've got these pictures out of let's see, where is this at? Ethiopia's northeastern region erupted. Yeah, that's where it's at. There's going to be erupting, sir.
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia, yeah. Look at that, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Just when you think we're in control of everything around here, Mother Nature says, nah, hold my beer. Let me let you know who the boss is. Right? Wow. Africa. I didn't even know that that there were volcanoes down there, man. I really didn't know that.
There's volcanoes everywhere, man.
Yeah, true, but I mean, you don't hear about them much in Africa. And like I said, 12,000 years? Yeah, that's rare. Next up, massive bar raid in Arizona ends with 249 arrests. Underage drinking is not a minor issue. And if you keep reading, Tempe Tavern in Arizona reportedly saw 167 arrests in previous April sweep. Why is this place still open?
Jobs, keeping people working, dude.
Oy vey, man. What the hell, bro?
They are paid up with the right people.
Serving alcohol to minors. It happened. It used to happen a lot. I mean, we used to check IDs at Cowboys if we thought people looked too young, because a lot of people would get fake IDs and try and get in that place. You know what I mean?
That might be the biggest customer base that they have, is the underage drinkers, man.
That would not be good, bro. That would not be good. Meanwhile, in Bangkok, a Bangkok court issues an arrest warrant for Thai co-owner of Miss Universe pageant. What the hell happened to the Miss Universe pageant this year, man? Good Lord.
They had a lot of drama around that thing, and it was Miss Mexico won it, right?
Yep. They awarded it to Miss Mexico after somebody else dropped out. I can't remember who it was. She failed to appear. This is the co-owner of the pageant. She failed to appear as required in Bangkok court on Tuesday after being released on bail in 2023. Since she did not notify the court about her absence, she was deemed to be a flight risk, according to a statement in Bangkok South District Court. Wow.
I guess they knew what they were talking about.
So she's the
like,
co-owner of the Miss Universe pageant. This is not good for that pageant. That kind of make you wonder.
Does anybody watch that anymore? I mean,
I don't even think they do. It used to be a big thing. The Miss America pageant was a big thing here in the States. That's for sure. But I think I've seen that before. Who was the guy that used to host the Miss America pageant, though? They had somebody famous doing that for a long time.
Oh, no. I think the feminist lobby has smashed all these pageants.
Oh, God, yeah. Well, yeah. They had the they lost a lot of guys watching it when they got rid of the bikini contest. And they, got the body positivity people in it. And, yeah.
Body positivity people.
Oh, yeah.
That's
you don't
cool.
know. Body positivity. Yeah. A few extra pounds, chicks being in it and stuff like that.
What?
Yes, Dan, I'm telling you. They did that for a little bit.
That's I don't watch it. I haven't watched it. I never watched it. It's just, whatever.
And then we got this asshole.
Wow. This
Football coach who went missing before undefeated team's playoff game is wanted on criminal charges. What is this guy wanted for, Dan?
Yeah, underage kids, pedophilia, man. Yeah, this guy's a freaking pervert for real. He last seen had a weapon, went off into the freaking woods. Guarantee you, this freaking piece of shit is dead somewhere in the woods.
He's probably self-deleted. Yeah.
Poor wife was out there, publicly praising him, talking, praising her husband, and she finds out it gets public that she's actually under investigation for child pornography and shit like that.
Oof.
Yeah, then she went, bunker mentality, totally quiet. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
He's probably shot himself sitting in the freaking woods somewhere.
Hey, read by nature. Watch it, man. Don't step on Das Wolfen's line. Come on, man.
So, yeah, there you
That's
go.
Das Wolfen's line, man. He's stealing Das Wolfen's stuff.
Das Wolfen.
Let's see. Next up, FBI seizes one of 6 Mercedes-Benz Roadsters from former Olympic snowboarder who's currently on the 10 most wanted fugitive list. They can't get him, but they got one of his cars. One of 6 of them. How do they know there's 6 of them if they've only got one?
Well, I'm sure they've freaking locked all of his accounts and all of his assets and gone to wherever 18 fucking houses he's got. And
right, he's got them registered all over the place. Yeah. Uh-huh. Wow. I mean, this guy, if you follow the channel, you know we were talking about this guy last week. He apparently is on the run right now because he is implicated in the murder of a witness against him. Thinking all the charges would go away.
He's probably up in the Rockies somewhere living off the land like Jeremiah Johnson.
Right? He's a snowboarder. You know? Yeah. Okay. Next up. Let's see. Oh, yeah. This was horrific, man. Towering inferno for real, boys and girls. Fire in Hong Kong high-rise complex kills at least 94 people. Hundreds reported missing. 3 arrests. They've arrested 3 men from a construction company on suspicion of manslaughter in connection with a blaze that has killed at least 94 people and left hundreds.
They set the fire or something? Oh, that's terrible.
Oh my God! Fire that started Wednesday afternoon spread across 7 of the complex's 8 buildings. Though the blaze on 4 of the towers were under control by morning, the city's fire services said. Yeah. Just crazy, man. Look at that, dude. Wow.
That looks like buildings right out of freaking Judge Dredd.
Right?
Wow.
That's the future. That's your 15-minute city that's coming, folks. Yeah, man. Woof. Wow.
That looks like Peachtree.
That's scary right there. Woof. Yikes. And finally, we've got the slain National Guard member reportedly thought D.C. deployment was pointless. She apparently told a friend that they couldn't do anything. They weren't armed. You know,
they were just targets.
Yeah.
Targets.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. What are they even doing there? I mean, if they have no clear mission, why are they there? They're just there to be targets, right? I mean, that's just, that's rough. That's rough. Okay, let's see. That's it for that part. I think, and he says, you know, he's got things to say.
Alrighty then.
Let me see what we got here. Oh yeah, it's time for Fall from Grace. Yeah, you know, one of those people or organizations that think they got it all together and, you know, everything's great. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's a fall from grace, boys and girls. Fall from grace. Let's see who is highlighted this week on Fall from Grace. Well, it's Foot Locker. Oh, my gosh. Dick's plans on to close.
Dick's bought the foot.
Dick's bought the foot. Dick's plans to close some underperforming Foot Locker stores. Oh, God, man. Oh, my God.
Welcome to Dick Locker. How can I help you?
A meat locker?
Dick Locker.
Dick Locker.
Alrighty then.
Welcome to Dick Locker. How can I help you?
No. That's the worst.
Huge sale going on at Dick Locker.
Oh, God.
No, it's a classic, bro.
It is, bro. It is. Look, Foot Locker going away sucks, man. I you know, I'm not a big athlete or anything, but I collect jerseys, and I used to go to Foot Locker a lot. That's where I got my Nikes at. That's where I got my jerseys at. Oh, man, they're going to close a bunch of them. Damn it.
Yeah.
Sign of the times. Brick and mortar going away.
Going
Why?
away.
Because it's had a fall from grace, boys and girls. Yeah, that's right. A fall from grace. Okay. Next up, boys and girls. Let's see what we've got next on tap. I don't know if we can top that one. Dick getting some foot is just that's pretty weird, dude. That's pretty weird. We're gonna have to follow that up with one of your favorite videos. Here comes Dan on Monday morning. Tomorrow morning, this will be Daniel. That's right. It's time for trains, planes, and automobiles, bro. There's my brother on the production floor.
Brutal.
Yes.
Brutal.
Yes. We have to see it again. Yes, it's that good. Trains, planes, and automobiles. And this week, boys and girls, it's the U.S. military. They've lost control of all this shit. Navy tries to recover.
The Navy, man. I don't know what's going on with the Navy. What is going on with the Navy?
Well, we covered it a few weeks back. One of their jets fell off an aircraft carrier, right? It went off in the ocean.
Navy freaking carrier. And
Navy,
now you got another one. What is happening? Do you guys not fucking lock these things down, or what's going on?
Don't they have tethers or something?
They left them in neutral. You got to leave it in gear, man.
Right? Don't let it roll.
You know what I'm saying?
Where are the chucks, man? Come on.
What is going on with the freaking Navy? Oh, there goes another $12 million right over the side.
Navy tries to recover helicopter jet that crashed in South China Sea.
We'd like to launch an attack, but we have no more jets because we let them all fall off the side of the freaking boat.
Oh, man. Let's see. Das Wolfen says, Medialite is not a legit source. Okay. Thank you for that. I'll have to remember that. Yeah, they've been having problems here lately. Yikes, man. That's crazy. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on this stuff. But South China Sea is getting to be a hot place, man. It's getting to be a hot place. Let's see what's next up here. Oh, yeah. Boys and girls, you know we can't get out of here without talking about those that we send to represent us on the municipal, the parish or county level. If you got counties, we have parishes in Louisiana ourselves, or the state level or the federal level. Of course, we're talking about America's best und brightest. America's best and brightest. And, of course, we got fireworks over there with Dan. As you can see, the fireworks are going off. Yes. First up, judge dismisses Comey. James indicts after... I love how they did that. Comey James. It's James Comey, damn it. Idiots, man. Do you ever edit these things?
No.
Indictments after finding that prosecutor was illegally appointed.
Whoopsie!
Yeah, nice. The rulings from U.S. District Judge Cameron McCown Curry halt at least at least for now, a pair of prosecutions that had targeted two of the president's most high-profile political opponents. Yeah, very nice. You might want to think about it before you, appoint that prosecutor or whatever. That's a win for their side. While on the other side, FBI seeks to interview Senator Mark Kelly and other Democrats Trump accused of seditious behavior. Now, what seditious behavior are you talking about? Well, these guys, they made a video telling service members not to follow unlawful orders of their commanders. Now, these are not guys that need to be doing this. I mean, It's that sounds seditious on the surface, but I'd like to see the video. Like to see what that's about. I'm sure it's politically motivated, but
Yeah,
I
we
haven't
need
seen the
more
video.
than just a freaking splash headline to.
Yep.
But if it turns out to be true, these people need to be, held to account for that. We can't have that. Our military men and women are charged, and they raise their hands voluntarily to do the thing, and we can't have them second guessing.
Exactly. That's
do it.
what they're trying to get after. Thank you for that clarification, John. He says it's James Comey and Lita James. That's why we had the Comey James with a comma in it. It's two people that have been had it dropped out. Okay, gotcha, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let's see, Senator Kelly. I've never trusted him after how he treated the X-Men. Yes, exactly. Read by nature. Damn it.
Exactly.
That's why they turned him into a fish man, and he ended up going Jello. So yeah.
Squish.
Oh, wrong movie. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'd like to see that video and see what that's all about. Next up, we've got ICE detains mother of a White House press secretary, Caroline Leavitt's nephew.
Uh-oh.
How nice is that, bro?
Uh-oh.
That's crazy, dude. That is crazy. I guess they got to vet everybody, right?
Yeah, everybody. Nobody's above the law.
That's it.
So,
Exactly. I'd love to read the rest of this article, but apparently Reuters wants my money.
You have to subscribe, okay?
No, thank you.
You can't just read, dude.
No, thank you, bro. No, thank you.
Need your mug.
This one I found funny. So funny that I you know what? I went searching for this and I couldn't find the article, so I just went ahead and showed the Newsbreak thing. Tensions erupt as Jeffries rejects Epstein allegations. Now, if you watched our show last week, you know that this guy, the guy they put out in front during the shutdown, telling you that it's all the other guys, they're the problem, and we're here to save you, and that's why the government shut down for 45 days, and blah, blah, blah. He was their face, and apparently he's implicated in this. Yeah, and he's saying that he had nothing to do with it. So there you go.
Whoa, yeah.
That's ongoing, boys and girls. That's
how would that look if he said, "Yeah, I was doing that"?
Right? Yeah, that'd be a refreshing change, huh?
I was doing
it. To hear him say, "Yeah, I did it."
Red-handed, got me. Vote for me.
Well, don't ever say that we haven't looked at other people in other countries when we're looking for best and brightest. Because, boys and girls, they had a splash in the Ukraine this week. Zelensky's top aide and key peace negotiator, maybe that's why he's going to Washington, resigns after anti-corruption raid of his house.
Uh-oh.
Whoops. The anti-corruption gang in his government showed up in his house. Yikes. What the hell? Aunt Kay is here. She says they all say that.
They all say it.
Who would admit it, right? But anyway, yeah, I thought that was very interesting. This guy steps down, and now all of a sudden, they're ready to talk.
Now all of a sudden, we got peace talks.
Was this guy behind all that? What the heck, man? We will find out soon. All right.
It would be sad if he was the cog in the machine that was messing things up. That would be sad.
If we found that out, man, dude, couldn't you arrest this guy on war crimes if he was trying to stop that process? I would think so. I would think he'd be able to do that.
You would think. All
right, boys and girls, we can't get out of best and brightest without checking out the Trump cards. We got to check out the Trump cards. Got to see what's going on with the Trumpster toujours, the dude. And what kills me, Dan, is
bullets.
These guys. Yeah, bullets will kill me.
Fire.
Nah, it's just these Kool-Aid drinkers. Because both sides have Kool-Aid drinkers, man. But I mean,
we've talked about this ad nauseum. This country is split on all kinds of different demographics.
Yeah, it is.
People are definitely drinking Kool-Aid of whatever suits their personality. So,
I guess. First up, judge dismisses Trump election interference racketeering case in Georgia. What? Say it ain't so.
I
Another.
guess we'll do that. We'll let that go. How much? All these things, right? We're talking about. How many taxpayer dollars have been just pissed away by our best and brightest?
Yeah, it's quite a bit. It's quite a bit, bro. Because, I think anybody that's had to hire a lawyer knows it's not cheap. So, yeah, even the bottom of the line lawyer is going to cost you a lot of money. You know what I mean? So, the kind of lawyers that are working on this stuff, we're talking millions of dollars.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can do that when it's not your money you're spending. So,
right?
Whatever, right?
Yep. Next up, we've got U.S. Immigration Agency launches a re-examination of green card holders from 19 countries of concern. Now, this came up after the shooting in Washington because it turned out to be one of the guys that came over from Afghanistan when President Biden pulled all our people out of there. We took quite a few Afghanis with us, and this is one of the guys. So
we weren't examining before, I guess.
Apparently,
right?
we weren't examining before. And
so again, this is a case where we have laws on the books and we're just not enforcing it.
Or it's the current administration, reacting as we were talking earlier, right? You know what I'm saying?
And who suffers?
Yeah.
Just exactly. Regular Americans.
Yep.
Every time.
Absolutely. That's faux show. Let me see what's going on in the chat here. Most of them are lawyers. Yeah, right? Yeah, most of the people in there are, for sure. Interesting case. You wonder about the vetting. Yeah, no doubt. Absolutely. Let's see. And the last one we've got under the Trump cards here. Trump says U.S. land action against alleged drug trafficking networks in Venezuela will start very soon. Wow. Okay, we're going to start not just blowing boats out of the water, but we're going to start hitting 18-wheelers, I guess, on the roads.
Okay, it's going to happen pretty soon.
It's coming pretty quick.
Here's our battle plan right here. Get a good shot of that.
It's going to be huge.
Huge.
You know, Dan, it's going to be huge. Get an accordion out because you know what? It's going to be huge. Yes, it's going to be huge.
Not even going to believe it.
Not going to believe how beautiful the 18-wheelers exploding is going to be. It's going to be outrageously gorgeous. Yes. First of all, I want to know what... Look, we've had a war on drugs since the 90s.
Just say no.
Okay? Just say no. Just that kind of thing,
Yeah, apparently that's not happening, so we have to start nuking the inbound because we can't say no as a nation. To the drugs.
No, okay, not land action on Venezuela's land. Yes, land action on Venezuela's land. In other words, they're going to start. It sounds like if I know this guy, he's not going to send troops in. He's just going to do surgical attacks with F-18s or whatever the hell they use these days. Whatever.
If the Navy can keep them on the freaking aircraft carrier.
Or a drone. It probably use drones. I mean, that's their thing of choice for land attacks these days, isn't it,
If
Dan?
the Navy can keep them on the aircraft carrier.
Yeah. 80 when Nancy Reagan was in Just Say No. Yes, exactly. But all of a sudden, our administration is taking the fight to these guys, but they're not doing it in Mexico.
Because we can't say no as a nation.
Oh. Yeah, if you really want to see this stop, then, cut off, stop using drugs and they'll stop making them because, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, but I don't know if we need to be blowing up shit to stop this crap. I don't know. I don't know. Something else is going on here, Dan. Something else is going on here. When he was in office before, he wasn't blowing up Venezuelan boats and shit. And he's not doing it in Mexico. He's not doing it in Brazil. You know what I'm saying? It's Venezuela.
Well, didn't Venezuela have an election and didn't somebody win the presidency? And didn't the guy that was a former president, he's not giving up power?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a bad scrape down there. We've had a war on drugs since the 90s. To be fair, up until recently, Ozzy Osbourne was winning that single-handedly.
Without.
That's for sure.
No doubt.
I love it. Kay says a percentage of 3 million people will keep using drugs. Huge demographic. Yes, they will. Absolutely.
I'm telling you, you can, as long as there's a need, they'll just pivot and come in with, they'll start using drones or some shit. They're going to get the drugs into the country.
Yeah. They're going to
As long as there's a need, they're going to fulfill that need. Hell, they got subs. They got boats. They got planes.
Narco
whatever.
subs.
They're going to develop a freaking transporter. Watch. And start just fucking transporting shit.
Just transporting drugs, right?
Move right onto the corner. There it is, right there.
Zap! There it is. Right there for your convenience. That'll be $25 a hit. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, this is the part that scares people right here. It really is. And oh my God, Dan, guess what? Since we restarted it, guess what's not here? Hang on, boys and girls. Yes. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll have it shortly. Just
Sodom and Gomorrah now.
There it is. That's it. But
Sodom and Gomorrah now.
It's not quite as effective as
Sodom and Gomorrah now.
Yeah, this is stories that are just so fucking weird. You know, it's got to be end times, right? Or some people would interpret them as that. I don't know if I've ever told you that my thoughts about this, Dan. I really think that, and it's just my personal opinion, that everyone goes through a version of Revelation in their own time. You know what I mean? You can't tell me that people were getting wiped out by the plague back in the Middle Ages didn't think it was the end of the world. You know what I mean?
Sure. Every generation thinks their history is the thing. So.
Yeah, exactly. So here's some of those stories. First of all, we've been covering this one for a couple of weeks now. Anna Kepner's mother found out on Google that teen daughter died on a Carnival cruise. Let me repeat that. She wasn't notified by the cruise ship, a relative, the authorities, nothing like that. And she found out on Google.
Yeah.
Wow.
She wasn't really sure where her daughter was. I guess she wanted to see. She knew she was out on vacation, but she wasn't sure where she was at. And she finds out on Google she's been freaking murdered. Not from the authorities.
Sodom and Gomorrah now.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. That whole story is just.
It is weird.
Bizarre.
It is weird.
Sad.
Next up, Minnesota dad murders pedophile with moose antler after he stalked his 1-year-old daughter. Now, this is kind of misleading. We read this earlier, and it sounds like, one of those things that Das Wolfen would throw somebody in the wood chipper for, right? That's what it sounds like. Sounds like the guy got what he deserved, right? Now, this guy was a registered sex offender. He was in his 70s. And this 27-year-old dad beat him with a shovel. Hit him like 15 to 20 times, didn't we read, Dan?
Yep.
And then that wasn't good enough.
Not happy with the performance of the shovel, so he goes get some moose antler to finish the job.
And what's even worse is they've decided that he cannot stand trial. They find him incompetent back in June, following a 2-day competency hearing in April at the Cook County Courthouse. 4 medical providers testified to his medical history and current mental state. So apparently, we don't know if this guy really had, and we may never know if this guy had a right to be doing this.
The father, the guy with the mental problems, had it in his head that this old man was stalking his 1-year-old daughter.
Mm-hmm. For years, according to him.
The 1-year-old daughter was getting stalked for years. And, so he decided to take matters in his own hands.
Yikes. Wow. That's just crazy. That is absolutely nuts. That's right.
Sodom and Gomorrah now.
My gosh. Give that guy a medal? I don't know. You read into that story, this guy might have turned his life around, and this warped some gun because it's this guy's apparently got mental problems.
Oh
1-year-old can't be stalked for years, right? Exactly. She's only
I don't
one.
know how you abandon the shovel after 20 smashes
and use moose antlers.
Go with the moose antlers.
Wow. That's crazy, dude. That is nuts. Lastly, mom watched as... What'd you say, Dan?
I said exactly. You said that's crazy. That's nuts. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's why he can't stand trial. He is nuts. Mom watched as boyfriend sexually abused and dismembered girl on 10th birthday.
Come on.
How does this shit happen, man? I don't get it. Not only that, but her body was set on fire as well. This is just crazy. Apparently, 3 people were arrested in this incident. Michelle, her boyfriend Fabian Gonzalez, and Gonzalez's cousin Jessica Kelly. Arrested at the scene, they faced charges of first-degree murder, child abuse resulting in severe bodily harm or death, kidnapping, tampering with evidence, and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. If you read this article, they said that they gave her something to calm her down, which made no sense to me at all. What was it that they said they gave to her, Dan? I can't remember.
Well, it was some kind of sedative. I mean, you know.
No, it wasn't a sedative. That's the thing. It was something that would jack somebody up. Sedative?
I don't know. This whole thing is just...
Sodom and Gomorrah now.
Yeah. That's just... That's... Yikes. And these people are walking around.
We are capable of some just really terrible stuff.
Kay says, this is why I haven't watched the news in 10 years. Yeah, I hear you. Yep, absolutely. She should get Fargoed just like the pedo should. I hear you. I hear you, John. It's crazy. It is absolutely nuts. All right. Well, now the boss is talking to me and he's concerned. He's talking like,
alrighty then.
Get your pads out. Get your chin strap buckled, because it's time, ladies and gentlemen, to turn out the lights.
I have the utmost respect for Kurt Warner for going in there.
He got slaughtered.
Dude, do we need to see that again? Do we? Really?
Yeah,
yes, we do.
I have the utmost respect for Kurt Warner for going in there.
Dude, just vaporized Kurt Warner, man. Why do you want to do that to a future Hall of Famer, dude? I don't understand. Why would they do that to him?
When he's coming at you, bro. Don't just stand there.
Quarterbacks, do us all a favor. You throw the pick, step aside. Just walk to the sideline. Do something. Get out of the way. Don't be a hero, I think is the point. Don't be a fucking hero.
He got throttled, man.
Yeah, he did. Yes, he did. Okay, my final word tonight is I want to let everybody know how proud I am of my high school that both myself and my brother graduated from. The Parkway Panthers. Unfortunately, their playoff run ended this last Friday night. Here, 2 blocks from my house at their home stadium. They were the 6th seed. They took on the 14th seed Wichita, I think is how you pronounce it. Parish. Let's see. High school football, Parkway comes up short in quarterfinals as outstanding season ends. They went 11-2. They got beat by the Wichita Parish Tigers. And it says here that the final score was 28-22. And what I thought was interesting is the last line of this article says, okay, it's the Wichita Lions. I'm sorry about that, Wichita. The Wichita Lions held the Panthers to their lowest point total of the season, about 26 under their average. Now, boys and girls, They beat them 28-22, which means their average was 48 points a game. Wow. I think they'll be back, Dan. I think they'll be back. Very proud of the Panthers. They made it to the last 16 teams in the state. Wichita is going to move on. I believe I saw in here that Ruston also made it to the semis. So they're going to be no, that was the last 8. The quarterfinals is the last 8. So, the semifinals is going to be Ruston and the Lions and a couple other teams. I think Neville was mentioned, wasn't it, Dan? I think that's who Wichita's going on to play next. And
I don't know, brother.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Yeah, it's Neville. Louisiana playoffs, high school playoffs, only got a couple weeks left before the championship game. So, however you watch, yes, well done, Parkway. I think they'll be back. You know, when Danny and I went to this school when we were younger, they lost all the time at football. They were winners at wrestling, they were winners at golf, and they were winners at baseball. But they never were good at basketball and football. And now, with the expansion of the area south of us.
The basketball team was good. K's basketball team was good.
Yeah, the women's basketball team was good. I don't know about the men's basketball. I don't think they were very good.
Not good.
But we used to get our butts beat. But anyway, they're now parents move into this school district just to get their kids to play at Parkway, and I think it's a really great thing. Let's see. Read by Nature says it's always worse when it's the parent that they have multiple accomplishments. Yeah, that's horrible. Let's see. Kay says, I played the first year they had women's basketball. There you go. Yes, Kay played down here for the Lady Panthers. The Lady Panthers. Yes, absolutely. Very proud of the Parkway Panthers. Now, boys and girls, it's time for that part of the show where my brother gives out special award every week. And I believe you know the story. It's the Simple Jack Award. It's that award he gives out every week. Could be to a person, could be to a municipality, could be to a company. Hell, he might give it to the entire planet one year. You never know. But it's an award for somebody that, is trying to do the right thing. It just can't quite get it done. Kind of like our man Simple Jack there. And this week, it is the
Communist POS edition.
Fidel Castro's grandson, Sandro Castro. What a great name, huh?
What a great
villain name.
Guys, living life.
Worth an estimated $900 million. I didn't stutter. $900 million. Lives Lux influencer lifestyle as his countrymen suffer. Take it away, Dan.
Can you imagine Fidel Castro, right? So he stages that revolutionary war, brings in communism, because the people in power were living well, and the people were suffering. So fast forward to today, here's his grandson, Fidel Castro, Sandro Castro. He's an influencer, and he's out there showing off his benzo, and he's touting his $900 million he has in wealth. And I just feel like Fidel would be rolling over in his grave watching his grandson. Maybe he wouldn't. I don't know. Communism, it always ends the same. It's the people at the very top have the power and the money, and the people at the bottom they're suffering. And this guy is an influencer.
They're in the soup line, right? Yeah.
He's having a good time, and he's going full retard on a communist scale. And that's all I have to say about that.
Never go full retard. Never go full retard. Never go full retard.
And he's gone retard on a communist revolutionary scale. Yes.
No problem saying, look what I have. And if you read the article, he goes back and he tries to backtrack, and he says, well, that vehicle wasn't mine. It was a friend of mine's. And, and he don't care. Honestly, who's going to do anything to him?
Yeah. Right?
So.
He does sound like Hassan. Read by nature. He does sound like Hassan. Absolutely. $900 million. That's what combination buys you. Everybody likes.
You know, that island of Cuba is like stuck in the 1950s, man. I mean,
Yeah, they are. Mm-hmm.
This guy's not stuck in the 1950s. I can tell you that.
No, sir. No,
well
sir.
done, Fidel.
Way to go. Way to go.
Whoop,
well
whoop, whoop,
done. Yes. Well done. Well done.
Well done! Whoop, whoop, whoop!
All right, boys and girls. That is it for this week's presentation of the Brothers Hack the Matrix. I hope you had a good time watching. And that's way too loud. Let me crank that down. I got to remember to set the fucking volume whenever I start this up. I hope you enjoyed the show. We were a little bit late starting out, so I'm sorry about that. We had a little difficulty with the stream, but we got it out anyway. You guys let everybody know we were on. Have them watch the replay and all that good stuff. Go by JoesAtmosfere.com. If you want a commission for Christmas, you've missed the time. You had to have it in by December 1st, and that's tomorrow. So I've got my commissions. I'm getting them done, getting them out this week. So those of you that do have one, they will be out on time. Don't you worry about that at all. Dan, I hope you have a great week. I want to let you guys know to go by JoesAtmosfere.com and check things out there. You can put in a commission if you want, but you're not going to get it by Christmas. I can tell you that right now. And then go by Subscribestar and check that one out. And also go by my Amazon page and check out Atmosphere Comics. You'll see the 0 issue of The Privateer over there. First 5 inked pages of the comic book. Let me let you know what's going on with the channel before we get out of here. Of course, you know, you're watching the Brothers Hack the Matrix. We do this every Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Time. So you guys tune in for that every week. And then, of course, Monday, it's time for Military Monday. Now, I want you guys to support Military Monday tomorrow, but I will not be there. I don't know what movie they're doing, but I will be back next week. I have jury duty tomorrow, Dan. I have to go do my civic duty, my brother.
Duty.
Yeah, I have to show up, and usually what happens is I'm like, yes, I'm Joe Rivers. I'm here for jury duty, and they say, cool, see you later.
They're going to say you're a Caucasian 50-year-old. We don't need you. Get out.
We don't need you. Yeah, and just let you go. So anyway, I won't be there for that. Maybe I'll be on later on if I make it back. Benton's about a 45-minute drive from where I live, so that's the parish courthouse, and I probably won't be on that show tomorrow. But you guys support it anyway. Go check it out. Gary, Anima, and Martin will be there to cover a great military movie. And then, of course, tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Central Time, special time because he's playing a video game, it's time for Brian to screw up Baldur's Gate on That 70s Rock Fans channel. So you guys go check that out. I'll be over there if I get back in time. I mean, if I get put on the jury, I won't be doing anything tomorrow, including my own show. But I do want to let you know, in the time slot on That 70s Rock Fans channel, we always have a show going on Monday. So you guys go support it. 3:30 p.m. Central Time. It's time for him to play Baldur's Gate. And then, of course, I think next week he wants to do Detroit Rock City, the movie.
What?
Yes. Yes, sir. He wants to do something, you know, he didn't really do a tribute to Ace, so, you know, he wants to do something that has to do with Kiss and all that good stuff. So, I think that's the movie we're doing next week. I'm not, don't take it for...
it's already done. I'm going to tell you.
In marble, but anyway, that's 70s Rock Fans channel, 3:30 p.m. Central Time. And then, of course, at 6:30 p.m. Central Time, it's time for Papa Joe Gamer After Dark. Video games, cocktails, and fails. And I will be playing another part of Mass Effect 3. I enjoy doing this one. Me and Martin get to hang out, and he's not working. He just gets to hang out and enjoy something that he really loves. He's the biggest Mass Effect fan I've met. So come check it out as I mess up Mass Effect Monday at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. And then, of course, Wednesday, it's back over to Pop Culture Minefields channel. And unless I get sequestered, I should be there for 3 p.m. Central Time as we cover another movie on Pop Culture Minefields channel. Gary, Anima, and Martin and myself will be talking about a great movie at 3 p.m. Central Time. And that's a couple hours before I go live on State of the Atmosphere. And I believe we're going to do martial arts movies this week. Of course, we'll have the pop culture update. We'll have the Sydney Sweeney news. And we'll talk about everything from that aspect. But also the main meat of the show, the second half of the show, is going to be on martial arts movies. We had such a good time the other day talking martial arts flicks. We decided to dedicate an episode to it. So, you guys
Kung
come
Pao,
check it out.
Enter the Fist.
Kung Pao, Enter the Fist will be talked about. I guarantee you. Of course, I'm going to talk about my favorite martial arts movie, Enter the Dragon, starring Bruce Lee, John Saxon, Jim Kelly. Just a great early 70s movie, man. The movie that put him on the map here in the U.S., you know, right before he passed away. So, anyway, you guys come check it out. 5:30 p.m. Central Time on Wednesday. And then Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time, you can check in on Sketching the Privateer as I work on the comic book. You guys come check it out. I should have some time this week to work on it, so I'll have some work to show you. We're on page 8, chopping it down. So you guys come check it out. 1 p.m. Central Time on Friday as I continue my work on the first issue of the Privateer. And then at 8 p.m. Central Time, it's time for Gaming Night with John. Now, this is the only thumbnail I have for it. He hasn't made one yet, but Fallout is done, and Das Wolfen, Nock, and Martin will all be in a campaign of Baldur's Gate, Dungeons & Dragons, starting this Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time. I just heard the chime for the chat. I don't know if Das Wolfen's still in there. He's probably watching the game. But this Friday, 8 p.m. Central Time, the long-awaited Baldur's Gate run of John, Martin, and Nock will begin on Gaming Night with John on Pop Culture Minefields channel. So support that. I'll be at work watching whenever I can. So you guys check it out this Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time. And then, of course, Sunday morning, we will be doing another NFL pregame party. We'll have all the results from championship weekend in the college football realm, and we should have the playoff picture. I think they actually announce it halfway through our show, so we will know what the bracket looks like for the college football playoff, and we will let you know about that too. Plus, we'll have all the results from Thursday. Dan, I don't know if you saw what game is being played Thursday, but if you're a betting guy, take the over. It's the Cowboys going to Detroit. That's going to be a high-scoring football game right there. That should be a lot of fun to watch. But we'll have all the news about that and everything else coming up in the NFL this week on Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Time. And that brings us right back around to Hylunder and myself here on the Brothers Hack the Matrix at 6 p.m. We will start on time this week if I have to make a whole brand new thing. I will check it out beforehand and make sure it's working. I actually checked it out before we started the night, and it looked like it was fine. I don't know what the hell happened. But I've seen it happen to Brian before. He's had to redo a stream before, too. Let's check in on the chat before we get out of here. Kay says, "Night, guys. Always great to see you. It's great to hear from you, Aunt Kay. I love the pictures that you sent us from you and Paul going down to see Aunt Jane. That was great. Very cool pictures. Read by Nature says, took me years to realize Saxon was the dad in Nightmare on Elm Street. Yes, he was. John Saxon was the dad on Nightmare on Elm Street. Absolutely was. He's great in that. He's great in Enter the Dragon. He's like the con man of the bunch, but he can fight. You know what I mean? It's really cool. It's like he sets up fights for money. You know what I mean? It's pretty neat. And then we've got Das Wolfen says, I am doing both, watching you and watching the game. Okay. Well, like I said, watch John this Friday. They're going to have fun. It's always fun to watch friends get together and play a video game. Okay, we're out of here. You guys take it easy. And Danny, I love you. You have a good week. And until we see you guys again, I want you guys to keep on keeping on. God bless.